Welcome to Spanish Fork 17 and our coverage of today's ball game. It is the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles up against the Mountain Crest Mustangs as part of the Desert Hills A-Trust Incorporated Open down here in St. George, Utah. We are at Desert Hills High School for this series of ball games. We had last night's game that we covered for y'all, and we've got this morning's game. That was what was looking like going to be a potential lead-off walk for the Mustangs, but it will be brought back as a strike. Big swing and a miss there, and that will be out number one of the inning. That swing and miss, Coleman Falger, leadoff hitter for the Mustangs. It will be now Marco Bellantini. Playing out in right field today for the Mustangs. He will take that one upstairs for ball one. So this game a little bit delayed because the Orem and Cedar game ended up going long, as that one is cut on for strike two. My apologies, that is strike one, evens up the count. That one in there for strike two. Pitching on the mound here today for the Golden Eagles is Cooper Littledyke, one of the big seniors on this team, and it is Belanti going down on strike, so two straight strikeouts to start off the game. So good, strong start here for Cooper Littledyke and the Golden Eagles here in the top of the first. It'll be Lance Welch now up for the Mustangs. That one, strike one. Littledyke establishing the strike zone early and often in this inning, and that will be the first hit of the ball game for the Mustangs. Nice little single into right field by Lance Welch. So two-out single for the Mustangs here in the top of the first. Brings up the designated hitter Dax Roundy for Mountain Crest. This thing sent over to third base. They will make the throw over to second, and that will be the end of the top of the first. Cooper Littledyke getting two strikeouts to start off the ball game. Nice little easy inning for him as we head to the bottom half of the first inning. Gives us an opportunity to thank our sponsors here at Spanish Fork 17 for making these broadcasts possible. That is the Car Guys, the Blue Diamond Auto Group, Lance Wilson State Farm, MVP Sports, Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, Two Jacks Pizza, the Driggs Mortgage Team, and McKell, Thompson, and Hunter, attorneys at law. So a little background into our foe here. The Mountain Crest Mustangs hailing from Region 11 of Class 4A here in Utah. They are currently 3-0 on the season. So another early test here for the Golden Eagles. As yesterday's game, they played the host of this tournament, Desert Hills, came away with the loss, but again, to a very, very solid Thunder team that is always in contention in that ever-dangerous Region 9 down here that has Dixie and Snow Canyon and other really prominent baseball teams. So Maple Mountain getting a lot of good work here in this tournament, seeing some really great teams and getting themselves ready for region play, which will be coming up here at the end of the month and going into April. Warming up on the mound for the Mustangs is Coleman Falger, the leadoff hitter for the Mustangs, now on the bump for them. Our starting lineup here for the Golden Eagles is going to be Cole Rollins leading things off. It'll then be Jackson Hollingshouse, followed by Josh Crandall, Cooper Littledyke, Benji Horsley, Zach Johnson, Caleb Chandler, Wally Averett, and Mason Green. And then we've got Peyton Mooseman doing the catching duties today. Again, a beautiful day out here in St. George. We've been very blessed with great weather here as part of the tournament down here in Desert Hills, unlike the snow that we've had previously. So again, it's just a beautiful day and a beautiful opportunity to do some baseball here on Spanish Fork 17 as we are about to be underway here in the bottom half of the first. Cole Rollins digging in for his first at bat. That thing sent down the third base line, but just foul. Rollins got a nice beat on it, though, but that will be a 0-1 count now to him. Takes that one for ball one, so 1-1 count to Rollins. That thing sent over to short. Drags him away from the base, and so that will be most likely scored a throwing error there on the shortstop for the Mustangs. Unfortunate for them, but it does get Cole Rollins on base. I don't know what it'll officially be marked, but I am marking it down in my book as an E6. So Rollins on first. Up now, Jackson Hollingshouse. He's going to show bunt. Pulls it back a little bit and then gives again, but then pulls for ball one. Golden Eagles potentially employing some small ball here early in this game. Swing and a miss there for strike one. Josh Crandall on deck for the Golden Eagles. In the hole, Cooper Littledyke. Comes another pitch from Falger. And Rollins is up and moving. He will be down and safe. Very nice jump on that play. Gets himself into scoring position here early in the bottom half of the first.
Hey, go get him now. Here we go.
Big part of why you want a speedster for your leadoff hitter. Get themselves on base and then easily get themselves into scoring position. So 1-2 count here to Hollingshouse in the bottom half of the first. Able to get a piece of that, and it goes right into the Maple Mountain dugout. A little bit of excitement for everybody. So keeping alive in this one at 1-2. You will take that one and even up the count here at 2-2. So a hard loss to Desert Hills last night. The score was 5-2. All of those runs being scored in the third inning. That thing a rocket right at the hot corner. Nice play over there by Caden Jones. Corralling that thing in. An absolute laser off the bat of Hollingshouse. And that will be out number one in the bottom half of the first. Absolute rocket over there. That is why it is called the hot corner. Reaction times over there are pretty quick. Up now is Josh Crandall for the Golden Eagles. Crandall with the big hit in last night's game as Rollins is kind of caught in the middle there trying to advance, and he will be thrown out. Tried to get a little bit too big of a lead over there as second base and ends up getting poached. So Crandall up now with no one on base. Gets a piece of that one for strike one. So Crandall with the 2 RBI triple in the third inning of last game that accounted for all of Maple Mountain's runs against Desert Hills. Hoping to continue to be a key part of the Golden Eagles lineup here today. He will take that one inside for ball one. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1-2 count, bottom of the first. And Coleman Falger on the mound for the Mustangs. Here comes that 1-2. That will be taken for ball 2. That one just missing that lower inside part of the plate. So 2-2 count to Josh Crandall. Fouls that one away once again right at the Maple Mountain dugout. A couple players having to duck out of the way. The 2-2 pitch. That one just barely missing. Hearing some big jeers from the Mountain Crest contingent of our audience today, which again, always been impressed here with the audience. Got a good amount of people out here at the ballpark today. That one fouled away. Last night's game against Desert Hills also very well attended. I'm just excited to have sports back in a fairly normal capacity. Don't see people with masks, and it's just nice to be back at the ballpark to have as many fans as we can and to have it be as normal as possible once again, as it's just a bit past that 1-year anniversary of the COVID-19 pandemic all starting up, as Josh Crandall takes the walk here in the bottom half of the first inning. Brings up the cleanup hitter for the Golden Eagles, Cooper Littledyke, who is also pitching today for Maple Mountain. Got a nice little piece of it, but it will be foul. The 0-1 pitch to Littledyke. That will be in there for strike 2. This time Falger able to find that lower inside part of the plate with a nice little breaking ball. So early 0-2 hole here for Littledyke. Score 0-0 here in the bottom of the first. That thing sent way out into right field. And it will get past him, so it's going to be extra bases for Littledyke. Crandall making his way home. He will be in safe, and that is going to be an RBI triple for Cooper Littledyke. Puts Maple Mountain on the scoreboard here early in the ballgame. The score 1-0 after a big ol' Oppo Taco out to right field. Cooper Littledyke helping his cause on the mound with a nice RBI triple to start things off for the Golden Eagles. See there on the replay, just out of the reach of the right fielder as you see Littledyke cruising his way over to third base. Again, that part of our instant replay presented by the car guys of the Blue Diamond Auto Group. Up now, Benji Horsley for Maple Mountain. Slaps that one down the left field line, but it will be foul.
Right there, bud. Right there. Hey, guys, go catch one.
So a nice strong start to the game here for the Golden Eagles on that RBI triple by Cooper Littledyke. Hoping to continue the 2-out rally here is Horsley. Gets another piece of that one. That one going to be foul. Up into that grass up there. Count now 0-2. Zach Johnson would be up next for Maple Mountain. It's just beyond the pitcher, but it does get to the second baseman who makes the play, and that will be the end of the first inning. Maple Mountain on the scoreboard first after an RBI triple by Cooper Littledyke. So the score 1-0 as we head to the second inning, which we'll get to you when we come back on Spanish Fork 17.
If you're looking for a workout, you know MVP Sports is the place to start, and that includes pickleball. MVP Sports has all you need to get active in this growing sport. Paddles, shoes, clothing, and the pickleballs. MVP Sports in Spanish Fork.
The best time to check your furnace is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
Need a new car or truck? Come to the guys you trust. The Car Guys are part of the Blue Diamond Auto Group, and they have the best selection of quality vehicles at the best prices for your budget. The Blue Diamond Auto Group with the Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. We are now in the second inning of our game here between the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles and the Mountain Crest Mustangs as part of the Desert Hills A-Trust Incorporated Open. It's a beautiful day for baseball. It usually is. I'm not going to say always because, again, we did have some snow earlier in the season, but it's just nice to have baseball back once again, and it's shaping up to be a good one here as the score is 1-0. Maple Mountain with the early lead off of the Cooper Little Dyke triple. And we've got more baseball coming at you tomorrow. It will be the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles up against the Cedar Reds, who we saw earlier this morning up against the Orem Tigers. That game will be tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., so nice and early. So roll out of bed and pop on some Spanish Fork 17 and watch some more of this great tournament that we get to be a part of down here in St. George, Utah. So Braden Schiss, Caden Jones, and Nathan Rowley up this inning for the Mustangs. That thing way up into the sky and foul. Big swing there, but he will miss for strike two. Just on the mound for the Mustangs today. He will foul that one away. Pops the glove, but it will miss. Count moves to 1-2. Pop up. Hollingshouse with the beat on it, and he will snag it for the first out of the inning. So Schiss pops up to the shortstop, and that will be out number one here in the top half of the second. Up now is Caden Jones for the Mustangs. That will miss for ball one. My apologies, that is going to be strike one. Looked like it was a ball. No mistake on that one, though, as that will be strike two. Little Dyke is just cruising right along here in this game. Big pitch there by Little Dyke. Strike three to Caden Jones. Third strikeout of the ball game for Little Dyke. 2 outs now here in the second inning. It will bring up Nathan Rowley, second baseman for Mountain Crest. That thing sent up into the air. Got another pop-up. Crandall, and it ends up dropping. Ends up being doubly batted and ends up dropping fair. Unfortunately lost that one just a bit, so that will be a E3 there that advances the runner over to second base. So Rowley in scoring position here for Mountain Crest. And it'll be Hudson Phelps up now for the Mustangs. Evens up the count at 1-1. Time called. Kind of makes sense as Little Dyke is going at a pretty fast pace here on the mound. Taking some time to breathe there, and that will be in there for strike 2. So 1-2 count here to Hudson Phelps in the top half of the first inning. The score here 1-0 after the Little Dyke RBI triple. Now he is dealing on the mound. That one just low, evens up the count at 2-2. Caden Decter would be up next, followed by the top of the order in Coleman Falger, as that is going to be a swing. Send it over to first, and it drags him off the base. A costly error there by the Golden Eagles on the throwing error. So technically goes down as a strikeout in the scorebook, of course, but also goes down as a throwing error by Mooseman. And that will score Rowley. The score now 1-1. Caden Decter now up for Mountain Crest. That one taken for ball 1. Great pitch there by Little Dyke. Crandall does a good job of staying in front of that one. Bit of a awkward throw there from Mooseman. Fights that one off behind the backstop. Count is 2-1. That one in the dirt. Nice block there by Mooseman. It does squirt past him just enough for Phelps to move over to second base. All right, the count full now to Caden Dieter. Nice connection. Throw over to first by Hollingshouse is there on time, and that will end the top half of the second inning. Mountain Crest able to scratch across a run on a couple of errors by the Golden Eagles. Moves us over to the bottom half of the first inning, gives us an opportunity to thank our sponsors here at Spanish Fork 17 that make these broadcasts possible so you can be enjoying some beautiful baseball. That is the Driggs Mortgage Team, Mikkel Thompson Hunter, Attorneys at Law, Two Jacks Pizza, Triple T, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, MVP Sports, Lance Wilson State Farm, and the Car Guys at the Blue Diamond Auto Group. So Cooper Little Dyke now through 2 innings on the game. 1 unearned run charged to him at this point, and 3 strikeouts. Has looked very good so far in these first 2 innings on the mound, and also has the key hit so far for the Golden Eagles with that RBI triple in the first inning, as we see Sheese getting his warm-up pitches in for the bottom half of the second inning. It will be Zach Johnson, Caleb Chandler, and Wally Averett up for the Golden Eagles in this inning. Chandler, one that did not start in last night's game against Desert Hills, getting an opportunity to get in some at-bats here against Mountain Crest. Nice little slap over to the pitcher. He will send it on over to first base, and that will be out number 1 of the inning. Quick work. And it brings up Caleb Chandler, designated hitter today for the Golden Eagles. That one going to be low for ball 1. So Maple Mountain on the season right at 500 at this point, 2-2. Hoping to improve that record here today with this game against Mountain Crest. He will be just a step behind there, as it will be a ground out to the second baseman for the second out of the inning. Brings up Wally Averett for Maple Mountain. Wally with a very impressive pitching performance last night in relief of Cole Rollins. That one going to be upstairs for ball 1. Ended up pitching 3 2/3. Really settled in for those last 3 innings. Kept Maple Mountain close in that ball game. That one in there for strike 1. A little shot there of some fans up in the grass up there. That one is slapped out into right field for a base hit. Wally Averett goes the other way with that pitch. Goes the other way with that pitch, and it's a nice 2-out single here in the bottom half of the first inning. I've been told that the fans up there in the grass are looking for foul balls, as there's been a couple that have been hit up there in that area. So 2-out single by Averett brings up Mason Green for the Golden Eagles. He will take that one low for ball 1. Green, the number 9 hitter in the lineup for Maple Mountain. After him would be the top of the order in Cole Rollins. Slapped foul just beyond that first base line. Evens up the count at 1-1. Green out in his usual center field spot for the Golden Eagles today. Made some nice plays in last night's game against the Thunder. Gets just a piece of that one. Moves the count to 1-2. So along with today's game against Mountain Crest, the final 2 games of this tournament for Maple Mountain will be up against the Cedar Reds and the Orem Tigers. Again, we will get you those games when they are live tomorrow. That one just missing. Evens the count at 2-2. And that Cedar game at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. The Orem game coming at you at 4:30. Got to see both of those teams earlier this morning. They were the morning game before this one, as that one is fouled away. Ended in very dramatic fashion. Orem was down 4-2 in the top of the 7th inning and were able to score 5 runs. 3 of them coming on a 3-run blast. That was super impressive, and Orem able to come back and win that one 7-4. Comes that 2-2 pitch. It's in the dirt, squirts away, and advancing on that will be Averett. So Averett now in scoring position after the pass ball. Mason Green looking at a full count here in the bottom half of the second inning. 2 outs. Hoping to tack on another run. Sheese's pitch is hit out into right field by Green, and it will be down. That is going to score the run from third. Green comes flying into second base. gives himself an RBI double. The score now 2-1 after the big hit by Mason Green. Coming in clutch, as we get to see here on the instant replay. Beautiful swing, and just kind of comes off awkwardly off the glove of the right fielder. He does end up getting it back in, as you saw Averett rumbling in. So now the score 2-1 after the RBI double by Mason Green, and it brings up the top of the order once again for the Golden Eagles. It will be Cole Rollins with Green on second base. This thing sent out towards center field. A nice beat on that by the Mountain Crest center fielder. It will be caught, and that will be the end of the inning, but not before Mason Green is able to put Maple Mountain on the scoreboard once again. The score 2-1 as we head on over to the third inning, which we will get you when we come back on Spanish Fork 17.
Nobody plans on getting in an accident, but if you do, you can rely on the expertise of Mike McKell to protect and fight for your rights. Specializing in personal injury law, Mike McKell is the attorney you need. Call McKell, Thompson, and Hunter, 801-798-9000.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Lance Wilson today.
I definitely recommend the Driggs team. They're amazing.
Hi, I'm Greg with the Driggs Mortgage team, where we believe there's no substitute for experience. Stop by our office today on Main Street and let us help you get into your brand new home.
Hi, welcome to Two Jack's Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jack's Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork, or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. We are in the third inning of this one. It is the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles up against the Mountain Crest Mustangs. The score 2-1. An RBI triple in the first by Cooper Littledyke and a RBI double by Mason Green to get the scoring going for the Golden Eagles. Mountain Crest able to score on a couple of errors in the second inning. That one sent right in between third and short for a base hit. That one off the bat of Coleman Falger. Will be the top of the order here for Mountain Crest to start things off in the third. Falger, Bellatoni, and Welch. That thing up in the air and brought in by Horsley. That will be out number one in the inning. Lance Welch now up for the Mustangs. Had a single in his first at bat. He will take that one for strike one. And this Mountain Crest team 3-0 on the season so far. That thing slapped down the left field line, but foul. Count moving to 0-2 after that one. Again, Mountain Crest, a 4A team. They are in Region 11. They try to get the stolen base, and they will get it. Falger using those legs to get himself in scoring position. Count is 1-2 to Welch. Stays alive, just getting a piece of that one, heads towards the backstop. So in the same region as Mountain Crest is Logan, Bear River, Green Canyon, Ridgeline, and Skyview. Mountain Crest currently at the top of their region at 3-0. That one's sent over to second base. Nice little play over there by Averett. So 2 outs here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Falger will move over to third base on the play. So 2 outs and Dax Roundy now up. Roundy hits a rocket down the left field line, but foul. Trying to take out his coach's ankles on that one. On deck for the Mustangs is Sheese. After him would be Jones. Score 2-1. There is calls for a potential balk on Little Dyke, but it's established that time was called. They've had a hard time getting into Little Dyke's rhythm. He's been really fast in between pitches. That one in there for a strike. So a little bit of discussion by the Mustangs with the umpire. Count 0-2 after that one. Here comes that 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. As for Maple Mountain sitting in Region 8, that one going to be a nice little looping line drive over to third base. On the play there, Zach Johnson. That will end the top half of the 3rd inning. No runs scored there by Mountain Crest, so the score stays at 2-1 as we head over to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Gives us an opportunity to thank our sponsors here at Spanish Fork 17 for all that they do to make these broadcasts possible. That's the Driggs Mortgage Team, Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, Lance Wilson State Farm, Mikkel Thompson and Hunter, Attorneys at Law, 2 Jack's Pizza, the Car Guys at the Blue Diamond Auto Group, and MVP Sports. So another quick inning of work there by Cooper Littledyke, who's putting together a great performance on the mound so far. 3 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts. Has only allowed the 1 hit and was unfortunately charged with a run that was a bunch of errors by Maple Mountain. So technically not an earned run for him, but still, unfortunately, the defense costing him a run there. But the score 2-1 as we see Sheese once again warming up on the mound. Sheese through 2 innings has allowed 3 hits and a walk, and 2 runs have scored. One on a triple by Cooper Littledyke, the other on a double by Mason Green. And it will be 2, 3, and 4 in the order for Maple Mountain to get things rolling in the bottom half of the 3rd. Jackson Hollingshouse, Josh Crandall, and Cooper Littledyke. So for Maple Mountain, again, 2-2 on the season, and really Region 8 to start things off has been rather impressive. Spanish Fork sitting at 5-1, Salem Hills 4-1, Springville 2-1, Payson 4-2, Park City 3-2, Provo at 2-3, and Wasatch still looking for that first victory at 0-4. So it's going to be yet another competitive year in Region 8. Always fun to have those region games and renew those old rivalries. And again, it's going to be a tight one here, I think, this year. Spanish Fork has looked very good, and so has Salem Hills. And a little bit of a surprise with Springville there, as that one is in there for strike 1. That one in there for strike 2 to Hollingshouse. 0 for 1 on the game. Hit an absolute rocket over to third base in his first at bat, but third baseman able to corral it in. He fouls that one away. Take that one low, evens the count at 2-2. That one squirts away. Able to get a nice little piece of that one. Stays alive with the 2-2 count. No outs here in the bottom half of the third. Hollingshouse gets a hold of that one. It is deep out in the left field. And it is beyond the fence. It is gone, folks. A leadoff home run here in the bottom half of the third inning by number 2 hitter Jackson Hollingshouse. Absolutely gets a hold of that one. Just keeps soaring beyond the fence. The score 3-1 after the blast by the Golden Eagles shortstop. Man, just an absolute crush. So we get to see an instant replay of this one. Just absolutely gets into this thing. Looked like the left fielder had a potential beat on it, as we get to see here. Kind of leaps for it, but is beyond the glove and ends up being a solo shot for the Golden Eagles shortstop. Again, our instant replay brought to you by the car guys at the Blue Diamond Auto Group. Count 1-0 now to Josh Crandall. That one just low. Count 2-0. You know, I was saying as we were watching the Cedar-Orem game, they had that 3-run shot as Crandall tries to get a home run of his own. That thing absolutely smashed, but it is foul. But he's definitely got a beat on it. Count 2-1. So that Cedar-Orem game, we got to see a 3-run home run in that 7th inning that really was what helped propel Orem to the win. And I was like, oh, can we see one of those for Maple Mountain today? And look at what we got. We got a solo home run by Hollingshouse, as that one is a grounder over to short. And that will be out number 2. Brings up Cooper Littledyke. Started things going for the Golden Eagles with that RBI triple in the first inning. That thing swung through for strike 1. Been consistent offense here for the Golden Eagles. 1 run in each inning so far. Ducks out of the way of that one, evens the count at 1-1. Once again, moving out of the way. Count now 2-1. Benji Horsley on deck for the Golden Eagles, should it get to that. This thing popped up in the air. Catcher giving chase. It will be beyond to the fence. Solid effort from the pitcher Sheese, as well as Hudson Phelps. It was actually fairly close to me. He the pitcher ended up crashing against the rope fence here about a foot away from me. Thankfully, no damage was caused to equipment or to myself or to Sheese for that matter. So we're all safe. It's fine. I know you were worried about it, and we're good. Count 2-2. Fouls that one away. She's trying to get out of this inning. That's going to be low. So we got a full count here to Cooper Littledyke, cleanup hitter for the Golden Eagles. Again, already has struck a big extra base hit in this one with the RBI triple in the first. And also doing his job on the mound here with 3 solid innings. Here comes that full count pitch. Sent up in the air and fouled away. That is going to be strike 3. Nice piece of pitching there by Sheese to get the big cleanup hitter of the Golden Eagles down on strikes. His first strikeout of the ball game. Brings up Benji Horsley with 2 outs here in the third. Again, the leadoff solo shot in this inning by Jackson Hollingshouse. moves the score to 3-1 for the Golden Eagles, and that is strike one to Horsley. 4 hits and 1 walk so far for the Maple Mountain offense. Oh, a weak swing there by Horsley. That will be strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Just misses for ball 1. Horsley grounded out to second in his first at bat. That one low again. Trying to get him to chase something in the dirt. Nothing doing there by Horsley. Count at now 2-2. Sheese with the pitch. Another one. That one spikes in front of home plate. So now full count to the Golden Eagles left fielder Benji Horsley. And he will take the walk. Second walk issued by Sheese in this game. So Horsley now on with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Zach Johnson strolling up to the plate for the Golden Eagles. Johnson with a ground out to the pitcher in his first at bat today. Again, the score 3-1. Nice consistent offense today for the Golden Eagles with a run in the first, a run in the second, and a run in the 3rd. Johnson will take that for strike 1. That one in there for strike 2. So 0-2 count. Calls for shortening up his swing are in order by the coaches. That thing spiked into the dirt and off the chest protector of the catcher. So Horsley will get on his horse over to second base on the wild pitch. So runner in scoring position here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Zach Johnson up for the Golden Eagles, a 1-2 count. This thing chopped over towards short. Strong throw. Great stretch over there by the first baseman, and they will get themselves out of this 3rd inning. But this inning punctuated by a leadoff solo shot by Jackson Hollingshouse to move the score 3-1. We'll get you the 4th inning when we come back on Spanish Fork 17.
If you're looking for a workout, you know MVP Sports is the place to start, and that includes pickleball. MVP Sports has all you need to get active in this growing sport. Paddles, shoes, clothing, and the pickleballs. MVP Sports in Spanish Fork.
The best time to check your furnace is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
Need a new car or truck? Come to the guys you trust. The Car Guys are part of the Blue Diamond Auto Group, and they have the best selection of quality vehicles at the best prices for your budget. The Blue Diamond Auto Group with the Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. We are in the 4th inning of this matchup between the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles and the Mountain Crest Mustangs as part of the Desert Hills A-Trust Incorporated Open down here in lovely St. George, Utah. We are at Desert Hills High School. They are hosting this tournament. And we got to see that host team last night, the Golden Eagles playing them, losing that one 5-2. Looking a little bit better in this one. The score 3-1 in favor of the Golden Eagles over the Mustangs. A run in each inning so far for the Golden Eagles offense. RBI triple, RBI double, and a solo shot in the last inning by Jackson Hollingshouse. The count is 0-1 to the opposing pitcher, Braden Sheese. Sheese, Jones, and Rowley up for the Mustangs here in the 4th inning. Count is now 1-1. Sheese with a pop-up 2 short in his first at bat. He will swing through that one for strike 2. That one in there for strike 3. Beautiful pitch from Cooper Littledyke. His 5th strikeout of the ball game. That one in there for another strike. Cooper Littledyke dealing here early in the 4th inning. So 0-1 count to Caden Jones. Sent over to second base just beyond the glove of a diving Wally Averett. Thought about extra bases, but he will stick over there for the 1-out single. Caden Jones gets himself on base here in the 4th. Had struck out in his previous at-bat. Now sitting over there at first base after setting that one just beyond the diving glove of Averett. And he will get a pinch runner. That is Cole Jones coming in to run for Caden Jones. Brings up Nathan Rowley. That one fouled off. So count 0-1. Pickoff move. Keeping Jones close over there at first base. Rowley, the lone run that has scored for the Mustangs. Evens up the count at 1-1. Rowley gone on base on the misread pop-up by Josh Crandall. And was able to advance on a throwing error by the catcher on the following play by Mooseman. That thing crushed out into left field. Horsley almost gets to that. It squirts by him. That's going to be extra bases for the Mustangs. Potential throw at home. Nice throw. Beautiful throw by Hollingshouse to keep the runner at third, but it is a beautiful double by Nathan Rowley. Advances Jones over to third, so 2 runners in scoring position here for the Mustangs with just the 1 out here in the top half of the 4th inning. Little conversation between Littledyke and his catcher Mooseman. First real danger here of the day for Littledyke. Has gotten himself through these first couple innings fairly unscathed. That one is in the dirt. Count 1-0 to Hudson Phelps. So big moment here for the Mustangs. This thing sent way up into the sky. And just not able to track that down is Mooseman. The count will be 1-1 after that one lands foul. So runners on second and third for Mountain Crest. Threatening here in the top half of the 4th. Line drive just off the glove of Hollingshouse. It will score 1 run, and it will go down as an RBI single by Hudson Phelps. Scores Jones from third. We are now looking at a 3-2 ball game after the RBI single by Hudson Phelps. So 3 straight hits by the Mountain Crest Mustangs gets themselves within 1 run in this ball game. We're looking at runners on the corners with 1 out. The number 9 hitter, Caden Dieter, up for the Mustangs. That one gonna just miss for ball 1. Little Dyke hoping to navigate himself out of this 4th inning jam. See the Maple Mountain defense in double play depth. A little pickoff move, he will be safe. But you also see Johnson over there at third, a little bit tight to the bag and close, wanting to prevent the runner at third from scoring on a grounder. Count is 1-1 to Caden Dieter. That one misses for ball 2. So again, runners on the corners for the Mustangs. 3 straight hits, a single, a double, and another single so far in this inning for the Mustangs. That one upstairs, a nice hitter's count for Phelps at 3-1. Big 3-1 pitch here from Little Dyke. Gets it in there. Nice location on that outer part of the plate for strike 2. Gets Phelps swinging on that one. So full count here with 1 out in the top half of the 4th inning, and the score 3-2. 1 more run has scratched across here for Mountain Crest, and that one is going to be ball 4. The first walk of the game issued by Cooper Little Dyke. It moves Phelps over to second base, Rowley over to third. So now the bases all loaded here for the number 1 hitter for Mountain Crest. Big swing and miss there from Coleman Falger. That one going to be low. Count now 2-0. Big swing and miss there. Count 3-1. Little Dyke fighting his way back into this. Gets the strikeout. 6th strikeout of the ball game for Cooper Little Dyke. The stuff has been impressive for Cooper Little Dyke. He is 1 out away from getting himself out of this really big jam here in the top half of the 4th. Again, the bases are loaded here with 2 outs. Marco Bellatoni up for the Mustangs again. That one just low. So 2-0 count. A lot of traffic on the bases this inning for Little Dyke, hoping to pitch his way out of this one, but struggling to find the strike zone here against Bellatoni. And that's going to be in the dirt, and that will walk in a run and tie this ball game up at 3 apiece. Rowley will score. Phelps over to third. Dieter to second. Bellatoni now at first base after the second walk issued by Cooper Littledyke. What had been seemingly cruise control here for Cooper Littledyke turning into a jam here in the fourth inning. Has now allowed 2 runs off 3 hits and 2 walks. Up now in a very big situation here for the Mustangs is Lance Welch. He will watch that for ball 1. Littledyke really struggling to find the plate here in these last couple at bats. And that time he finds the inner part of the plate for strike 1. Welch in this game 1 for 2, had a single in the first. Fouls that one away for strike 2. He grounded out to the second baseman in his previous at bat in the third. Very big situation here in the top half of the fourth. Big swing moment in this ball game. He sends that one foul over towards the batting cages. Littledyke looking for an out here, and he may potentially get it here. Hollinghouse backs up, and he drops it. Unfortunate break for the Golden Eagles. As Welch will get the RBI single on the miscue there by Hollingshouse. All the runners advance, and now the Mustangs with the lead in this ball game, 4-3. They'll actually score 2 runs. I was not paying attention enough to see that, so the score is actually 5-3. Ooh, that one, just a little bit of chin music. Does a good job of avoiding that one. Count 1-0 after that. So up is Dax Roundy for the Mustangs. Mountain Crest hoping to continue this rally. Big shot out into left field. Horsley giving chase, and it will be foul. Roundy put an absolute charge into that ball, but just a bit foul for the Mustangs. Solid hit right into the gap, and that is going to be a single there for Dax Roundy. 2 more runs come across. Huge inning here for Mountain Crest. Score now 7-3 on the 2-run single by Dax Roundy, as the offense has just exploded here in the 3rd inning. That one low for ball 1 to the opposing pitcher, Braden Schiss, who started off this inning on a strikeout. Little pickoff move over there at first. That one upstairs, so the count now 2-0. Just a huge inning here in the bottom half, in the top half of the 4th inning for Mountain Crest that thing fouled away. Count now 2-1 to Schiss. Rope just beyond the reach of Zach Johnson, and we've got another hit for the Mustangs. The offense just cannot be stopped here in the 4th inning. Dax Roundy moving over to second base on the hit. You wonder how long Coach Miner will keep Little Dyke in the game at this point. They're really hoping to get him through this inning, I think, and potentially get their next guy warming up. So 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th inning. A crooked score here in the inning for the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Have put up 6 in this one. The score now 7-3. That one upstairs to Caden Jones. That one just barely missing. Count 2-0 to Jones. Schiss at first, Roundy at second. Count now 3-0. Little Dyke seems to be scuffling here on his appearance again. Was solid through the first 3 innings, had only given up the 1 run, and even that run was a unearned run, was really just accounted more for the errors by the Golden Eagles defense. But in this inning has really struggled to find the plate. Has had 3 walks and 5 hits allowed in this one. This 1 inning here. The Mustangs have put up 6 runs here in the top half of the 1st inning. The score now 7-3 after the big offensive explosion. And there is the hook for Cooper Little Dyke. Again, impressive through 3, and then unfortunately for him, the wheels just kind of came off here in the 4th as the Mustangs offense just keeps charging here in this inning. So it will be pitching change time here for the Golden Eagles. And it will be the shortstop, Jackson Hollingshouse, coming in to pitch now for the Golden Eagles. Hollingshouse with the big solo home run in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Now coming in relief of Cooper Little Dyke on the mound. Getting in his warm-up pitches. Hollingshouse on the season has had 1 pitching appearance so far. In that 1 pitching appearance, it was 1 2/3 innings, allowed a hit and struck out 2. So has a little bit of experience of coming in relief. He definitely has a live arm, as that one is in there for strike 1 to Caleb, not Caleb Chandler. That is who is going to be up to start things off for the Golden Eagles in their half of the 4th inning. Instead is a rocket shot over to short by Nathan Rowley. It will be fielded nicely over there at short, and that will be the end of the top half of the 4th inning. A huge one for Mountain Crest, putting up 6 runs and taking the lead here at 7-3. Heads us on over to the bottom half of the 4th inning and gives us an opportunity to thank our sponsors here at Spanish Fork 17 who make these broadcasts possible. That is Lance Wilson, State Farm, Triple T, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, the Driggs Mortgage Team, Mikkel Thompson Hunter, Attorneys at Law, Two Jacks Pizza, MVP Sports, and the Car Guys at the Blue Diamond Auto Group.
It just goes that way, though.
Also would like to remind you that we've got more baseball coming at you tomorrow morning. It will be the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles up against the Cedar Reds. That game at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, bright and early. So grab your hot chocolate and sit on down and watch some baseball with us here on Spanish Fork 17. That can be not only on our actual cable channel, Spanish Fork 17, but also on our YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/Spanish Fork 17. You can catch that live again at 9 a.m. And if you subscribe to our channel, you'll actually get notifications of when we do go live. So always best to go ahead and just click that subscribe button and be part of our Spanish Fork 17 family. Again, that is youtube.com/Spanish Fork 17. So it is Schiss still on the mound for the Mountain Crest Mustangs, coming in for his 4th inning of work. Has allowed 4 hits, 2 walks, and 3 runs through those 3 innings, and does have a strikeout. Coming up for the Golden Eagles, it will be the bottom of the order: Caleb Chandler, Wally Averett, and Mason Green.
Here we go, Brett. Hey, let's play defense now. Here we go. Hey, read up.
So Jackson Hollingshouse coming in relief of Cooper Littledyke. Littledyke's final tally in this one is 3 2/3 innings, 6 strikeouts, 5 hits, 2 walks, and 7 runs. That thing sent out into the outfield, and that will be a nice play out there by Coleman Falger for out number 1 in the 4th inning. Brings up Wally Averett. Wally with a single in his first at bat. Up in the air, first baseman giving chase, and it will be beyond the fence. So 0-1 count to Averett. Again, single in the 2nd inning, and scored in that inning on the RBI double by Mason Green. And the score 7-3 here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Huge inning for Mountain Crest in the top half of this one. Averett fighting that one off. Count now 0-2. 6 runs come across in the top half of the 4th inning here for Mountain Crest. Maple Mountain hoping to respond in kind here, as Averett takes that one in the dirt. 1-2 count to the Golden Eagles' second baseman. Another one in the dirt. Or as Queen would say, another one bites the dust. Count now 2-2. And another one gone. Count now full to Wally Averett. Mason Green on deck for the Golden Eagles. Then it would be back to the top of the order in Cole Rollins. That one sent foul down the third base line. Third base coach put out his hand. Almost got a hand on that one, just beyond his fingers. So that 3-2 pitch, once again sent foul. This one got a nice hold of that one, just beyond the pole over there. Averett been on top of the pitches here so far in this at bat against Schiss. And here comes another full count pitch. That one in there for strike 3. Second strikeout of the ball game for Schiss. There's now 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 4th. It'll be the number 9 hitter, Mason Green. Doubled in his lone at bat so far in the 2nd inning. Big RBI double. This one sent over towards second. He will make the play, and that will be the end of the 4th inning. Nice 1-2-3 inning for Braden Schiss. As Mountain Crest really blowing this game open here. 6 runs in the top half of the inning. The score now 7-3. We'll get you the 5th inning when we come back on Spanish Fork 17.
Nobody plans on getting in an accident, but if you do, you can rely on the expertise of Mike McKell to protect and fight for your rights. Specializing in personal injury law, Mike McKell is the attorney you need. Call McKell, Thompson, and Hunter, 801-798-9000.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Lance Wilson today.
I definitely recommend the Driggs team. They're amazing.
Hi, I'm Greg with the Driggs Mortgage team, where we believe there's no substitute for experience. Stop by our office today on Main Street and let us help you get into your brand new home.
Hi, welcome to 2 Jack's Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to 2 Jack's Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork, or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. We are in the 5th inning of this ball game between the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles and the Mountain Crest Mustangs as part of the Desert Hills A-Trust Incorporated Open. We are down here in St. George, Utah on the campus of Desert Hills High School. It's a wonderful day for baseball, and it was a wonderful inning for Mountain Crest as they put up 6 runs in the 4th inning as the wheels unfortunately came off for Cooper Littledyke, who had been cruising through 3 innings. Ran into some big trouble there in the 4th. The score now 7-3 after that 6-run explosion for the Mustangs. It'll be Hudson Phelps up at the plate now for the Mustangs. The count 1-1. 2-1 after that low pitch there by Hollingshouse. Phelps, Dieter, and Falger up in the 5th for the Mustangs. That one in there for strike 2. Nice pitch that kisses that outside part of the plate. 2-2 pitch. That one in there for strike 3. Gets Hudson Phelps down looking. First strikeout of the ball game for Jackson Hollingshouse. Brings up Caden Dieter for Mountain Crest. He will take that one upstairs for ball 1. Dieter on the game 0 for 1. Was walked in his last at bat, fouls that one away. Was one of the runs that scored in that 4th inning. That one popped up. Crandall gives chase. Lays out for it and makes the play. Nice job there by Josh Crandall. As Dieter fouls out to Crandall. Now 2 outs here in the top half of the 5th inning. This is exactly what the Golden Eagles needed. A nice, quick, easy inning here so far by Hollingshouse. That pitch taken inside for ball 1 to Falger. Falger 1 for 3 in this ball game. Has struck out twice, but did have a single in the 3rd inning. Was left stranded on 3rd base in that inning. That grooved right in there for strike 1. Caught waving at that one, kind of a weak swing there. Caught off guard. Nice pitch there by Hollingshouse. Here comes his 2-2 offering. It will be squirted over here, just off the rope fence. Stays alive at 2-2. But 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Count now full to Falger. Gets a piece of that one, stays alive again. Hollingshouse a strike away from getting himself out of this inning nice and quick. 1, 2, 3. And he will do just that, pending the throw to first. And there it is. Caps off the inning with a strikeout. 2 strikeouts here in this inning for Jackson Hollingshouse. We will move on over to the bottom half of the 5th of this one. The score 7-3. Gives us an opportunity to thank our sponsors here at Spanish Fork 17 that make these broadcasts possible. We appreciate them. That is the car guys at the Blue Diamond Auto Group, MVP Sports, 2 Jacks Pizza, Mikkel Thompson and Hunter, attorneys at law, Lance Wilson State Farm, Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, and the Driggs Mortgage Team. Again, the big inning by Mountain Crest in the 4th, the 6 runs, putting them in the lead here 7-3 as we head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Braden Schiss still on the mound for the Mustangs, has put in a workmanlike performance on the mound. Allowed a run in each of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd innings, but was able to put up a goose egg in the 4th, hoping for another goose egg here in the 5th. Has given them some quality innings and was able to persevere enough for the offense to explode in that 4th, and now they've got themselves a 4-run lead heading into the bottom half of the 5th inning. For the Golden Eagles, it's big rally time for them to try to cut into this 4-run lead. They will have the top of the order up in Rollins, Hollingshouse, and Crandall. Crandall with the big hit in last night's game, a 2-run triple, the only runs accounted for in their loss against Desert Hills. Hollingshouse with the big hit today, a solo blast out to left field in his last at bat in the 3rd inning. And Cole Rollins, always a key part of this Golden Eagles offense, always hitting there up at the top. So 3 big hitters coming up for the Golden Eagles here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Again, we are here in St. George, Utah, as part of the Desert Hills A-Trust Incorporated Open, hosted here at Desert Hills High School. This one, game 2 for the Golden Eagles. That one taken upstairs for ball 1. 2 remaining games tomorrow. The one at 9 o'clock against the Cedar Reds and one at 4:30 against the Orem Tigers. That one popped up way into the sky towards second. And the play will be made by Nathan Rowley, and that will be the first out of the inning. We'll bring up Jackson Hollingshouse. Had the solo shot in the 3rd inning, an absolute bomb out to left field. He will take that for strike 1. And that one sent right up the middle, just beyond the glove of Schiss, and that will be down for a 1-out single for Jackson Hollingshouse. 2 for 3 on the ball game, putting together a nice game at the plate, and came in relief of Little Dyke in the bottom half, the top half of the 4th inning, and then put together a nice inning here on the mound here in the 5th. 2 strikeouts, so kind of has an early case for MVP Sports MVP of the game, does Jackson Hollingshouse. Also flashed some nice leather over there at short. Count moves to 1-0 to Josh Crandall, the big slugging first baseman for the Golden Eagles. 0 for 1 on the ball game. This one squirts to Scores off of the foot of Crandall over towards the pitcher. So that will be a foul ball. Count now 1-1. So score 7-3. Golden Eagles hoping to cut into that Mustangs lead here in the bottom half of the 5th inning, and that is a shot out to right field. It will be caught by Marco Bellatoni. Brings up Cooper Littledyke now for the Golden Eagles with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Gets just a piece of that for strike 1. Littledyke with the RBI triple in the 1st inning. Struck out looking in his last at bat in the 3rd. 0-1 offering from Schiss. Right up the middle. Nice little play there, and that will be the end of the 5th inning. Braden Schiss coming through once again to put up another 0 on the scoreboard. The score 7-3 as we head to the 6th inning, which we will get you when we come back on Spanish Fork 17.
If you're looking for a workout, you know MVP Sports is the place to start, and that includes pickleball. MVP Sports has all you need to get active in this growing sport: paddles, shoes, clothing, and the pickleballs. MVP Sports in Spanish Fork.
The best time to check your furnace is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
Need a new car or truck? Come to the guys you trust. The Car Guys are part of the Blue Diamond Auto Group, and they have the best selection of quality vehicles at the best prices for your budget. The Blue Diamond Auto Group with the Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. It is the 6th inning of this matchup between the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles and the Mountain Crest Mustangs as part of the Desert Hills A-Trust Incorporated Open down here in St. George, Utah. Again, we are on the campus of Desert Hills High School. It's been a beautiful day for a ball game, and it has been a beautiful day for the Mountain Crest Mustangs. A huge 4th inning has keyed them to their 7-3 lead here as we go into the 6th inning. Coming into this game, Mountain Crest undefeated, 3-0 thus far this season, with wins against Payson, Juan Diego Catholic, and Stansbury, and hoping to notch yet another victory here against the Golden Eagles. The count moves to 1-1. Now 1-2 to Marco Bellatoni. Hollingshouse still on the bump here for the Golden Eagles. Nice play there by Averett. He'll send it over to first. Crandall with the snag, and that will be out number 1. Hollingshouse doing great work here in relief of Cooper Littledyke. He's worked now through technically 2 innings, 1 2/3 innings of work, 2 strikeouts. That one low for ball 1 to Lance Welch. Welch on the game 2 for 3. 2 singles in the ball game, 1 in the 1st and a 2nd in the 4th. Was part of that 6-run 4th inning for Mountain Crest. Count is 2-0 after that pitch gets away from Hollingshouse. Count now 3-0. That one inside. First walk of the day issued by Hollingshouse. 3rd walk of the ball game issued by Golden Eagles pitchers. Brings up the cleanup hitter Dax Roundy, 1 for 3. in the ball game. Also had a single in the fourth. That one fouled away. Back beyond the backstop. That one just misses. So count 1-1 to Roundy. So another full slate of action here today at the Desert Hills A-Truss Inc. Open. Had the morning game, it was Orem versus Cedar. This one again, Mountain Crest versus Maple Mountain. Mountain Crest with another game after this one. We got ball games going all the way through 7 o'clock tonight, and got more ball games through 7 o'clock tomorrow night as well. Maple Mountain in 2 of those, playing Cedar in the morning and then playing Orem later at 4. That one just beyond the diving glove of Johnson. So a 1-out single by Dax Roundy. Lance Welch moving over to second base. So 2 runners on here in the top half of the 6th for the Mustangs. Here's Braden Schiss up once again for the Mustangs. 1 for 3 on the ball game. Another one that had a single in the 4th inning. Count is 1-0 to Schiss, again on the mound today for the Mustangs, and has been solid through his first 5 innings. A nice potential trying to get the call there, but does not get it. 2-0. A little bit of pitch framing there by Mooseman. That one upstairs. It's now Hollingshouse struggling to find the plate here in this at bat. 3-0. 2 runners on for the Mustangs here in the top half of the 6th. That one worked in there for strike 1. So good 3-1 count here for Braden Schiss. Swing and a miss there. Count moves to full. Welch at second, Roundy at first. That one going to be another walk, as Schiss does a good job of working that 3-0 count. Hollingshouse battled back to work it to full, but then Schiss doing a good job of laying off the high heat and gets himself a walk. So bases loaded, a similar feel to the 4th inning, where this game really exploded for the Mustangs. They scored 6 runs in the 4th off a couple big 2 RBI hits. Swung through and missed there by Caden Jones. Jones had a single in the 4th as well as a walk. That one high up in the air, giving chase. And unable to get there. But great effort by the Golden Eagles right fielder. It's Cole Rollins out there. Actually, that's Cooper Littledyke out there. At this point, that is where he was put after he came out of his appearance on the mound. So count 0-2 to Caden Jones. Lays off the high cheese. Count is 1-2. So big potential here for this game to blow even more wide open as he gets hit by the pitch. That will score Welch from third. Moves Roundy to third. Schiss to second. And the score extends now to 8-3 in favor of the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Up in the air and fouled by Nathan Rowley. Rowley on the game, a double in the fourth. He also scored on an error in the second inning, and he lined out to the shortstop in his last at bat in the fourth. That thing smashed out into the gap. It will be fielded nicely by Mason Green, but runs will score as Roundy and Schiss will score on the two-run single there by Nathan Rowley. And the score now in double digits here for Mountain Crest. The score 10-3, powered by a couple of big innings. 6-run fourth and now a 3-run sixth inning for them. As the Mustangs have been stampeding on offense here lately. Maple Mountain just hoping to get out of the inning and get their bats rolling here in the bottom half of the inning. Big swing and a miss there by Hudson Phelps. Phelps on the game reached on an error in his first plate appearance, had a single in the fourth and struck out in his last at bat in the fifth. And that pass ball is going to score another run. Caden Jones scoring on the play there, on the pass ball. And the score 11-3 now. 8-run lead for the Mustangs over the Golden Eagles. Looks like there will be a pitching visit, as Hollingshouse was pitching pretty solidly again through the first about 2 innings of his appearance here, but has since allowed 3 runs here in the top half of this one. And we are getting yet another pitching change here for the Golden Eagles. It will be number 11, Zach Ellis, on the mound now for Maple Mountain. So the final stats on Jackson Hollinghouse: 1 2/3 inning pitched, had 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 hits, and 4 runs scored. So still up is Hudson Phelps. He will take that for strike 2. Count 1 and 2 to the Mustangs catcher. Count now 2 and 2. And Zach Ellis now on the mound for the Golden Eagles, coming in relief of Jackson Hollinghausen. He will get the strikeout there of Hudson Phelps. So 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Caden Dieter digging in for the Mustangs. He will foul that one up into the air for strike 1. Nice connection just beyond the glove of Averett. It will be down, and looks like another run will score the throw home just a bit late. That run will be charged to Hollingshouse as the score now moves to 12-3. Yet another big inning here for Mountain Crest. So Caden Dieter with the RBI single to keep things rolling here for the Mustangs. Brings up the top of the order once again, Coleman Falger. Trying to advance over to second. Do they get him? They do not. Looks like the defense wasn't quite ready for the throw there, and a nice jump by Dieter gets himself over to second base. So in scoring position with 2 outs. Still rolling here in the 6th inning are the Mustangs. The count is 1-1 to Coleman Falger. That one fouled away. 1-2. Zach Ellis on the mound for the Golden Eagles. Hoping to get that last out. That thing sent up into the air out in the outfield. Green with a beat, gets it, and that will be the end of the inning. But not before the Mustangs extend their lead even further here in the 6th, putting up 5 runs. The score now 12-3 after another big inning for Mountain Crest. It moves us over to the bottom half of the 6th inning and gives us an opportunity to thank our sponsors here at Spanish Fork 17 for making these broadcasts possible. That is the car guys at the Blue Diamond Auto Group, Lance Wilson, State Farm, MVP Sports, Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, the Driggs Mortgage Team, Mikkel Thompson Hunter, Attorneys at Law, and 2 Jack's Pizza. Braden Schiss once again warming up that arm and getting himself ready for the bottom half of this 6th inning. We hope that you are warming up and getting ready for tomorrow's ball game. It will be the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles up against the Cedar Reds. That game will be bringing to you live at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Hope you got your bowl of cereal, your hot chocolate, maybe, I don't know, something healthy, a piece of fruit or something, an apple, a banana or something. Get yourself a nice healthy breakfast and a nice healthy dose of Maple Mountain baseball once again on Spanish Fork 17. Check it out on our cable channel as well as on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SpanishFork17. Digging in here at the top of the bottom of the bottom of the 6th inning is Benji Horsley. He will take a swing at that for strike 1. That one in there for strike 2. And Horsley goes down on strikes. 3rd strikeout of the ball game for Braden Schiss. He was really settled in here the last couple of innings, allowed a run in each of the first 3 innings, but has since put up zeros on the scoreboards and has really found a nice groove on the mound, as that is strike 1 to Zach Johnson. Johnson, Chandler, and Averett due up here for the Golden Eagles. Count now 1-1. Nice little rip there, but it will be foul. Count is now 1-2. Little chopper just above the head of Schiss, and that is going to be a infield single for Zach Johnson. His first hit of the ball game. Comes with 1 out in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Brings up Caleb Chandler now for the Golden Eagles. 0 for 2 on the ball game, a ground out to second and a fly out to center field. That one a pop-up towards the shortstop, and he will make the play. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Wally Averett now up for Maple Mountain. Again, the score 12-3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Game 2 for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles as part of this Desert Hills A-Trust Incorporated Open down here in St. George. You will take that for strike 1. Games 3 and 4 coming at you tomorrow. That one in the dirt and off the chest protector. Nice job of keeping it in front of him and not allowing Johnson to advance. Even count here at 1-1 to Averett. Gets a piece and fouls it away. Count now 1-2. Averett 1 for 2 on the ball game. Had a single in the 2nd inning and scored on the Mason Green RBI double. Struck out looking in his last at bat in the 4th. As Schiss gets ready for this 1-2 pitch, and he will get strikeout number 4 of the ball game. And that is 3 outs, as there's a little bit of confusion as to what happened there. So yes, that is in fact the 3rd out of the 6th inning. Nothing doing there for the Golden Eagles as they get a single from Johnson, but unable to capitalize the score. 12-3 here. Maple Mountain down against the Mountain Crest Mustangs. We'll get you the 7th inning when we come back on Spanish Fork 17.
If you're looking for a workout, you know MVP Sports is the place to start, and that includes pickleball. MVP Sports has all you need to get active in this growing sport. Paddles, shoes, clothing, and the pickleballs. MVP Sports in Spanish Fork.
The best time to check your furnace is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
Need a new car or truck? Come to the guys you trust. The Car Guys are part of the Blue Diamond Auto Group, and they have the best selection of quality vehicles at the best prices for your budget. The Blue Diamond Auto Group with the Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. We are in the final inning of this game between the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles and the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Top of the 7th action for you here as part of the Desert Hills A-Trust Incorporated Open down here in wonderful St. George, Utah on the campus of Desert Hills High School. That one fouled away to start things off in the 7th inning. That is Marco Bellantoni. Solid rip out into right field, giving chase is Little Dyke, and he comes up with the play. Well, that's Cole Rollins out there again, actually. My apologies. Little Dyke was out there previously, but Rollins making the diving catch. He's also looks like maybe a little bit shaken up, a little slow to get up. Waves off Averett, says he's fine, but fantastic defensive play there by Cole Rollins to start things off here in the 7th inning. Brings up Lance Welch for the Mustangs. One upstairs for ball 1. Zach Ellis on the mound for the Golden Eagles, third pitcher on the day for them. Welch able to hold off on that one. Thought about swinging. Checked his swing. Count moves to 2-0. That one a rocket, but it will be foul. Count 2-1. I'm going to be inside. Nice hitter's count here for Welch at 3-1. This one sent out into left field. Another diving effort there. This one will come up short as Horsley just a little late on that one, but does stop that from being extra bases. So a 1-out single for Lance Welch. Oh, they are calling it an out. My apologies. Instead, it is a phenomenal play out there by Benji Horsley. I wasn't quite sure if they were going to score at that or not. It looked like initially that they weren't going to, but instead it is, in fact, called an out. So nice job there by Horsley to snag that one. Count is 0-1 to Dax Roundy. Roundy on the game 2 for 4. Couple of singles. That one fouled off. Count is now 0-2. So again, this Mountain Crest Mustangs team came into this game undefeated 3-0 and really has not slowed down in any way in this one. That one sent out to right. Rollins makes the play once again. And a nice clean inning there for Zach Ellis in relief. Score still 12-3 as we move on to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Gives us an opportunity to thank our sponsors here at Spanish Fork 17 for making these broadcasts possible and giving you live baseball here on Spanish Fork 17. That is Mikkel Thompson and Hunter, attorneys at law, the Driggs Mortgage Team, 2 Jacks Pizza, Triple T, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, MVP Sports, the Car Guys at the Blue Diamond Auto Group, and Lance Wilson State Farm. Braden Schiss still on the mound for the Mustangs, trying to get the complete game. Again, the score here 12-3. Golden Eagles will need 9 runs here in the bottom half of the 7th to tie this thing up and keep their hopes alive of keeping this Mustangs team away from being undefeated still. Again, 3-0 still on the season. It will be Mason Green, Cole Rollins, and Jackson Hollingshouse up for the Golden Eagles. 2 of the big hits in the game thus far. Mason Green with the RBI double in the 2nd. Jackson Hollingshouse with the solo shot in the 3rd inning. So certainly 2 of the guys that you would like to see coming up for the Golden Eagles, as well as Cole Rollins, who's been able to reach base here today as well. Golden Eagles hoping for lots of base runners here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Schiss hoping to set them down quietly and put another W in the column for the Mustangs. Count 1-0 here to Mason Green. Another one upstairs, count 2-0. Right down that first base line, but curves foul. Count 2-1. Another one up in the zone. Count 3-1 to Green. Nice hitter's count. Schiss allowing a run each in the first 3 innings of this ball game, but has since put up 3 straight innings of zeros on the scoreboard. They're doing a nice job for the Mustangs on the mound and has an opportunity here to get the complete game. Count is full to Mason Green, and he will get his 5th strikeout of the ball game. Braden Schiss has looked more and more impressive as the ball game has gone on. Now up to 5 strikeouts on the ball game through 6 1/3. Cole Rollins digging in for Maple Mountain. He will take that for strike 1. That one spiked into the ground. Moves the count to 1-1. Rollins and Hollingshouse are up for the Golden Eagles, and should one get on base, Josh Crandall would getting it back here. Rollins with a nice hit out to right field. It will be brought in for out number 2. Nice play there by Marco Bellantoni. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Last out here for the Golden Eagles, and it is Jackson Hollingshouse. That one just misses for ball 1. Hollingshouse 2 for 3 on the ball game, and with the biggest hit of the ball game for the Golden Eagles, a solo home run in the 3rd inning. And he puts a charge into that one out to center field. It will be caught, and that will be the ball game. A dominant performance by Mountain Crest on the heels of 2 huge offensive innings in the 4th and the 6th. 9-run win here for the Mustangs up at the Golden Eagles. We'll get you a recap of this one when we come back on Spanish Fork 17.
Need a new car or truck? Come to the guys you trust. The Car Guys are part of the Blue Diamond Auto Group, and they have the best selection of quality vehicles at the best prices for your budget. The Blue Diamond Auto Group with the Car Guys at 872 North Main in Spanish Fork.
I definitely recommend the Driggs team. They're amazing.
Hi, I'm Greg with the Driggs Mortgage Team, where we believe there's no substitute for experience. Stop by our office today on Main Street and let us help you get into your brand new home.
If you're looking for a workout, you know MVP Sports is the place to start, and that includes pickleball. MVP Sports has all you need to get active in this growing sport. Paddles, shoes, clothing, and the pickleballs. MVP Sports in Spanish Fork.
The best time to check your furnace is before it fails, and you can rely on Triple T to do the job right. Our technicians are trained every year so you can sleep better at night, knowing your furnace is safe to operate. Call Triple T at 798-7711 to schedule your tune-up today.
Hi, welcome to 2 Jack's Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to 2 Jack's Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork, or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Lance Wilson today.
Nobody plans on getting in an accident, but if you do, you can rely on the expertise of Mike McKell to protect and fight for your rights. Specializing in personal injury law, Mike McKell is the attorney you need. Call McKell, Thompson, and Hunter, 801-798-9000.
Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. Wrapping up this ball game we just had against the Mountain Crest Mustangs. The Maple Mountain Golden Eagles go down by a score of 12-3. 2 big offensive innings for the Mustangs. A 6-run 4th inning and a 5-run 6th inning, really keying their victory here tonight. And when I say tonight, I actually mean today. The sun is out, so it's definitely day, not night. But ignore the fact that I don't know what the weather is, and just know that we Had a fun ball game here tonight, and our MVP Sports MVP of the game goes to Jackson Hollingshouse. Was 2 for 4 on the ball game, had a solo home run in the 3rd inning, an absolute blast out there to left field, and then had a single in the 5th. Also did come in relief of Cooper Littledyke, pitched an inning and 2/3. Unfortunately, was kind of a rough appearance for him on the mound. Ended up giving up 5 runs on 3 hits and 3 walks. Did have 2 strikeouts, but was able to, for the most part, keep things going here for the Golden Eagles. And again, that home run was an absolute beauty. And so our MVP Sports MVP of the game goes to Jackson Hollingshouse. And this moves the Golden Eagles to 2-3 on the season. 2 losses here at the Desert Hills A-Trust Incorporated Open. A loss last night to the host Desert Hills Thunder. Loss here to the Mustangs. They will hope for a much better day tomorrow when they start things off against the Cedar Reds. We will get you that live here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. That'll be, of course, on our channel, Spanish Fork 17, and also on our YouTube page, youtube.com/SpanishFork17. And we also have another game following that one. That will be at 4:30 against the Orem Tigers. So catch that game against the Reds. Enjoy your afternoon, and then come back and see us again at 4:30 to watch the Golden Eagles take on the Orem Tigers. We got to see both of those teams earlier today. They played against each other in the morning matchup. Both of them are formidable opponents, and so it's been really fun to see the level of competition here in this tournament. Maple Mountain, though, hoping to scratch across their first victory in this one tomorrow, and they will get a chance to do that against the Cedar Reds at 9 a.m. For our crew here at Spanish Fork 17, I'm Angela Rose. It has been a pleasure to go through this game with you. Again, the final score, a bummer for the Golden Eagles. The score 12-3. Big win for the still undefeated Mountain Crest Mustangs over the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning on Spanish Fork 17.